It was just before sundown when it happened. My daughter was out front, sitting on the porch swing with her homework, when two HOA board members marched up our ranch drive like they owned the place. Behind them came Karen, phone already in hand, lips pressed into that permanent scowl she wore like war paint. 3 minutes, she snapped into the phone. He leaves his kid unattended with firearms in the house. 3 minutes. You'll see. I stepped out, hands on my belt. Evening. You're trespassing. Karen pointed at my little girl. She's in danger. We've had reports she's unsupervised on this property. We're invoking child welfare intervention. The sheriff's on the way. I'll admit it, my blood ran hot. Not just for the trespassing, not for the slander, but because she dared threaten to take my daughter. Exactly 3 minutes later, as promised, a patrol cruiser pulled up the gravel drive. Lights flashing. My little girl's eyes went wide. Karen folded her arms and hissed, "Told you, you're losing her tonight." But the deputy who stepped out wasn't some rookie who didn't know the land. He was an old partner of mine. See, before ranching, I wore the badge myself. Years on the force, years upholding the law in this very county. And my credentials weren't just sitting in a dusty drawer. I still held my federal certification. I pulled my wallet from my back pocket, flipped it open, and let the gold star badge glint in the cruiser's headlights. Evening, deputy. Guess we got a false report of child endangerment. Karen's jaw dropped. What, he can't, he's not. The deputy turned on her. Ma'am, filing a false police report is a crime. You told dispatch there was a child in imminent danger. Instead, I find a calm girl on her own front porch with her father right here. Care to explain that? Karen sputtered, turning red, pointing at me like I'd pulled off some elaborate con. He's impersonating an officer. I let out a laugh that carried across the fields. Not impersonating. Retired. Badges active. Credentials on file at the sheriff's office. You just called in a lie to 911, Karen. The deputy cuffed her right there, her clipboard clattering to the dirt. The other board members backed away fast, mumbling something about just here to observe. My daughter ran to me, buried her face in my chest, trembling. I held her close and whispered, "Nobody's taking you away, baby girl. Not today. Not ever." As Karen was led to the back of the cruiser, she screamed that she'd sue, that she'd own this ranch. But the deputy shut the door on her words. The sound of the engine drowned her out as the cruiser rolled down my drive. The sunset lit up the horizon in orange fire. My daughter's hand squeezed mine, and in that moment, I knew Karen had finally crossed the line she couldn't come back from. Some battles end in shouting, some in paperwork. But this one ended in handcuffs, and I slept better that night than I had in months.